Bungalow 40 BHTS by Jayco here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. If you want to see which destination or park models, as some people refer to them as, are in stock, available, how they are equipped, and what we are asking, that is one click away via the link in the video description down here. There's a lot of products more in this market now than there used to be. So why is this still such a standout model? That's what I want to get into. Well, product, but the model too. We carry different brands of destination trailers. Sometimes people refer to these as park models. If I'm being technical, they're not true park models because they're fully self-contained. But they are for park intended use or long-term destination use. This is not the type of thing you're going to tow down the road. It weighs about 11,600, but that doesn't much matter because chances are you're really not going to tow it much more than just to where it's going to land, and then it's going to sit there. These actually have a detachable tongue. This is the only Jayco travel trailer in the market that does not have an integrated A-frame because it has a detachable A-frame. All you do then is just kind of slide the propane tanks under the face there, under the front. By the way, these are shipping covers over full front windows. It definitely looks better and it shows better without the covers on, and you get to see how this has a full panoramic front window around the front here. But we leave these covers on for transit because we want the windows to be in good, clean, not dinged up shape when it gets to your destination. You know, normal travel trailers don't really have that challenge. These are vastly larger than a traditional J-Flight. They're really in a class of their own, and in point of fact, they actually borrow some elements from the Jayco Eagle fifth wheel series, such as the interior decors and a few other minor details. So it's kind of an in-betweener product. It is its own thing. It is wide body. These are 102 inches wide versus standard body 96 inches wide. That gives you that extra living space you want and need when you're in something for an extended period. This is a vastly upgraded example of a 40 BHTS as well. Normally, this would have an aluminum skin. We have upgraded this to that full, gorgeous looking fiberglass skin that is also much easier to clean, which is very important on a big model like this. Plus, the fiberglass skin with its double Luan backer, it is far better against hail resistance as opposed to an aluminum skin. So when you're done with this, it'll basically look better. You know, we've got the insulation bundle on here. We've got double air conditioners, the fiberglass skin. There's a lot of different ways this can be equipped. If you want to see, and we will sometimes build it different ways for different people in different climates. So if you want to see the one we have in stock, again, visit the link in the video description. We generally don't put the power awning option on these because a lot of people who are going to use this will build a big deck next to it, and they'll take that awning off and have their own little like lean-to option. And that is where I think this floor plan excels. It has no slides on this side of the trailer. So you folks that like to build your big decks next to your campers, this is perfect. And this is really a perfect trailer for folks that like to live in these for extended periods because it has what has become just massively popular is a middle bonus room that can be an office, a bunkhouse, a man cave, a lady cave, whatever, a craft room. This floor plan can be excellent for couples, or it can expand to meet the needs of like grandkids and guests or kids. It's the first, last, and only thing you ever need for a destination. That's what's cool. Now, it still has all LED taillights inside and outside because that's a normal thing from J-Flight. Even though this doesn't really need it because it's really not going to be towed, they still do it because they want it to be safe when you are going to tow it. Now, we've got a hallway entry door back here that'll take you kind of direct to the bathroom, and the bedroom is next to it. It does not lead directly into the bedroom. It leads into a hallway. And of course, we've got the big patio door here. Now, something I should have talked about, I'm glad they got the big blue 2 on here, is the fact that Jaycos have twice the warranty of industry standard, and there is literally no one else in any class that has a superior warranty. I don't care what numbers they put on their windows, no one else. There's a couple brands that match Jayco's 2-year bumper to hitch warranty. There's no one else that exceeds their 2-year bumper to hitch warranty. If you want details on that, if you've been led astray and fed other information, call me. I can clarify and I can answer all that for you. So let's slide inside here. You get to look at some of my reflection in the windows there, you lucky dogs. In case you're wondering, no, this is not damaged. They didn't forget to attach that one. They ship one extra like Venetian blind leaf here so that God forbid something happens or the grandkids rip one apart. What is this? Oh, cool. I got a bug on my glasses. How you doing, fella? Oh, wow. He's really not coming off. Get off of there. There you go. Oh, he's got wings. I don't know what that is. We're gonna call it a critterpotamus. Anyway. Right when you walk in the door, there's a handy little set of switches here that has like all of your little accent lights and cabin lights all in one spot. Now, not only is this extra super wide, 102 inches wide, it's also extra super tall. This has an 8-foot ceiling. In that regard, it's kind of like a fifth wheel, and that's where I've done a video, by the way. If you're ever curious, visit our YouTube channel, which you're probably on, and run a search and look at like fifth wheel versus park model, because if you're going to leave something parked long term, I think this is the better buy, for the simple reason that you're not paying all the extra money for a big fifth wheel. This could be half the price of a big fifth wheel with a comparable floor plan. And I mean easily half the price. And you've still got tall ceilings, you've still got walk-in slide-outs. Actually, the slides are taller than they are in most fifth wheels. You've got crazy storage, you've got everything that matters here at way, way, way less money. And generally, some people say, yes, but fifth wheels may offer better resale. They offer more prolific resale, like there's more people that camp in fifth wheels, but chances are, if you have a trailer on a site in a park, when you're done with it, you sell the whole site, the trailer, everything. People will just like buying a house, they just move in. Enough on that, that's a totally different video. So at the time of this filming, they've done some minor touch-ups, and they did not have to reinvent the wheel of the J Flight. That is a fact. So what they did here is they went to like a chocolate maple cabinet tone. They went a little bit darker, richer on the cabinets. They went a little bit lighter on the wall panels and the flooring. And this is the same flooring, and these are the same interior decors you can see in the Eagle family. This is called, I think this is Java. This has been my favorite over the years. Basically, guys, you get your choice of brown, browner, and brownest. And this is one of the two brownest. All LED lights, and they've got double rows of them for more lighting. You option in the second air conditioner. The one in this video does have the second AC back in the bedroom. The main living room AC is standard. This storage within this slide out is tremendous. First of all, we've got a full-size residential refrigerator here, and I think this is the perfect application for residential fridge because this is a trailer that's going to be parked somewhere long-term. This is exactly where a residential fridge should belong, not in a unit that's going to be towed with frequency. But over here, you've got this entire pantry that is literally larger than a refrigerator. If you're looking for massive, long-term storage, there's more storage in this cabinet in this video right here than a lot of RVs in total. That is impressive. Now, we've got these full front windows up here. And again, when the shipping covers aren't on it, it's far more impressive. But we do that to protect you as future owners. Now look at the detail stuff here. This is one of those little touch-ups I mentioned. They fully trimmed out the windows all the way through the RV. And you've got these easy manually operated window shades here. So that if you do need to block this out for privacy, or you got a migraine or something, you can do that. They have full storage below this extra large countertop. Actually, when this floor plan first came out, one of our salesmen, he walked in it and walked out. I said, "What do you think?" He says, "I better not let my wife see that one because I'll be buying a new camper pretty soon," because they were park campers. This, by the way, is intended for like a wastebasket. That's why there's no shelves in there. They've got solid surface countertops going on in here, and these are large. I mean, see how much countertop is in front and behind the sink? And it's a big fifth wheel sink. It's a recessed stainless double bowl sink. They are now coming with this handy little like drying rack, and then the other sink cover is obviously a cutting board. How cool is that? With a little, residential style sprayer faucet. Now where this is a little different is that they actually go with a residential style stove. It's just a literal small stove and oven with the giant residential sized microwave above it. If you really wanted to, you could probably swap that out for convection. That's why they went with the big one. The table over here is, even when it's slid closed, is 4-person comfortable, but you can see that there's a hidden leaf in the middle. So if you got 4 larger people, because there's larger people out there. That's not derogatory, just that's a fact. There's some big people out there and they need big seats. Well, this can take care of that. You've also got huge windows for lots of lighting in here. And I like all the little accent lights. It's got a very home-like look and feel. The fan up top's going to give us some airflow so that we're not cooking to death in here. Pardon me. TV, you can see, swings out for easy viewing. It doesn't really matter where you are. You can kick it and face over here at the seating as well. The sofas that you'll find in these now have this cool little LED accent under the feet. And you can activate or deactivate that, but what it's perfect for is an evening night light. So if you get up at night and need to make your way to the fridge, or if you need to make your way to the bathroom or something, it's easy to see and do that. Let's see here. I could go into more cabinetry details, like the pocket screwed cabinetry, not stapled stuff, but that's almost another different conversation. Oh, new stereo. This is Bluetooth enabled. You can get a free app on any Android or iPhone, the IRV app, and you can turn your phone into a Bluetooth remote for this thing. And this charges phones. You've got HD inputs on the front in case you want to add something like a satellite brain up here. And then you can see when the TV swings out, it makes for easy access to all those hookups. Kind of like a fifth wheel. We've got that big electric space heating fireplace to do some supplemental heat for us so we don't have to burn up all our propane. We've got plywood roof and floor decking on this too, which is not common in wide body stuff. And this is an often missed feature. The central vacuum located on the side of the entertainment center over here, that is missed more often than not. Now, normally this little ottoman right here, which you can see is a footstool, you could sit on it. It's got storage because the top pops off. Normally you would probably have that out here. I moved it into this middle bonus room so I wouldn't trip on it when I was walking through the living room, because when I'm running the camera, my ability to look around is severely diminished. So you've got the folding bunk up top. You can drop that down when you need sleeping, or it can be storage space. What's cool is because this slide is so tall, you could leave the bunk down to use it like a storage shelf, and you could still sit on the sofa without your head hitting that. I mean, case in point, let me show you. If I sit down and I'm tall, my head is below this line up here where the overhead bed is going to rest. You don't have to flip that bed up. You just can if you want to. Now, when you're sitting here, when you peek around, you notice this is obviously set up where you could use this as a very flexible space. It's got the storage capacity to be used for bunks or overflow hanging storage. You've got obvious a desk here, so you could do some work away from home if you do some work camping. You've got USB plugs and all kinds of things. You can hook up a flat screen on the wall up there. This is just begging you to have your own little office workstation set up right there. Or, on a rainy day, if the grandkids are over, you can allow them a little time to mess around with, their entertainment system or TV channels of their choice, basically. And you might notice you've got the same lower accent light in here that you have in the living room. I like that they were very consistent on that. Moving back, and I like this hallway because it makes it very, very private, essentially. I forgot the screen door. For that door, I put it over here. We're going to go around to the bathroom the other way. I opened that and I'm like, wait, what is going on? I thought I had bug eyes for a minute. So, the bathroom here, it's very large, and again, pardon screen door. That you pull that out when you're shipping, and it goes in place when you reach your destination. Notice how they totally have a different wall panel accent and everything in here. It is a very well-defined bathroom space. Now, because the whole trailer is 8 foot tall, you're not hitting your head in this shower. And this, by the way, is a real tile backsplash. That's not wallpaper. Big sink adults can get their hands into, storage below the sink, porcelain foot flush stool, and a giant radius shower, again like a fifth wheel, except this is one where an NBA player could stand in the shower and not hit their head, with dedicated linen space in the bathroom, so you don't have to give up, you don't have to leave the bathroom to, do the naked streak to get things. In their Bungalow series here, they do have standard full-length queen beds, a true 60 by 80 queen. These are king capable. To build a king bed in this, though, you do have to sacrifice your little CPAP side stands. So, well, actually, the mattress might slip under that. I don't know. Long story short, if we've got one of these in stock and you like everything in it except it has a queen bed and you want a king, we'll make it happen. You give us a call, you give us an opportunity to earn your business here at Haylett RV, we will make it happen. We only do everything at Haylett RV: hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, etc. We will deliver this right to the park for you, because not everyone has a truck that is properly capable of handling something this large. Well, guess what? We do. Massive bedroom closet in here with great dresser drawer space as well. Another perfect little charge station here for your phones at night. And again, you can throw a screen on the wall here if the one that we have in stock doesn't already have it included. There's a lot of good stuff going on in here. Water heater. This has a larger, like fifth wheel sized 20 gallon per hour water heater, as opposed to a normal travel trailer 6 gallon vessel. that's good stuff. You know, more hot water service, because you're going to probably, you know, do more cooking and things like that in here. People who have something like this trailer don't tend to use the campgrounds bathhouses, for instance, you know. There's a lot more to be said. Give us a call, paint us a picture, tell us where you live. We'll give you a shipping estimate, all that easy stuff, guys. We only do everything for you so you don't have to. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.